everyone. This is Vanessa Howie. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer. You're welcome to go to acefitness.org to verify that. Today I'm going to be doing a video called Upper Body Exercises 2. And what I will do is I will do my best to write these exercises down in the description so that you have a better idea of what it is that I'm going to be doing. There are 3 sets of dumbbells here, a pair of 3s, which are going to be used for the front shoulder, small muscles, require small weights, a pair of 7s, and these weights happen to be detachable, so each of these weighs a pound apiece. Each segment weighs a pound apiece. So there are 7 segments, so it weighs 7 pounds. And this dumbbell is an 8-pound dumbbell. So the 7s are going to act as my medium weight, and the 8s, even though they're not uber challenging for me, I do want to still be able to talk while I'm doing this video. So I chose a lighter weight so that I could talk and interact with you a little bit more, as opposed to using a heavier weight and not being able to speak at all. So the first exercise is a standing French press. I'm going to be seated for it. The reason for that is when you're standing doing an exercise, you're up here. Well, I have pointed the camera down to my torso and feet. So when I'm up here doing this, you're not going to be able to see my arms. You're probably not able to see them on the video. So I'm going to show you seated how to do it. There are other videos where I've shown you how to do the French press standing. And I think it is one of the exercise resistance tubing videos. So check my form on that one while I'm standing to verify. I'm going to use a pair of dumbbells. Now with the pair of dumbbells, if you're confident, meaning you feel comfortable using both hand weights, cross the 2, grip them the way that you feel most comfortable, okay? I'm putting them up over my head. You might not be able to see my hands. That's okay. Pin the elbows into the head as much as you can. I'm tilting my head down, tilting my chin down to my chest. Us girls know why. Because if I had it up, the weight or my arm would hit my bun. So keep the abdominals contracted throughout this move. Actually, throughout all the moves that I'm going to be taking you through, standing or lying down. Okay, bring this weight down. What I do not want you to do, and I'm going to show you with one dumbbell. What I do not want you to do is to do this. See how I'm forcing it way in front, past my head? I don't want you to do that because that works the shoulder, not the tricep. Okay. Front raise with rotation, the light dumbbells. I'm going to show you on the long into the bench. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have mentioned it earlier on in the video. If you don't have a bench like this, that is a stackable 3-in-1, 8 inches, 6 inches, you stack them together and it's 14 inches. Then you may use a chair. I won't be using the chair today. It has a whole bunch of cat hair on it, and I'm very surprised that I'm actually even able to be in the room and not sneeze my head off. I'm allergic to cats. I love them, but I'm allergic to them. And so the reason that I am going to be doing it off the end of this bench is those that have a long bench are aware that when you have your arms out to the side like this and you're with a long bench, it's going to hit the bench. So if you need to do this motion here where it goes slightly behind the midline of your body, when you need to do this motion here, you're not going to be able to. It's going to hit that bench. So that's why I'm showing it to you this way. Palms are going to face the bench or each other. So they're going to be doing this motion here. They're going to be facing each other. Lift them up to shoulder height, palms facing the floor, and slowly come down. If you come higher than shoulder height like this, then it's going to work this area right here, okay? I don't want it to work that area. We're wanting to work the upper body, but specific areas of the upper body. And this shoulder right here, complaining a little bit, doesn't like this motion very much today. That's why I picked light dumbbells. If you do this exercise with anything heavier than a 5-pound dumbbell, please make sure that you're an advanced exerciser. I have a difficult time doing that motion there with 5-pound dumbbells. I choose 3s or 4s most days. If I go to my local gym and all they have are 5s, then I'll do it. But I have to pause at 5 reps, 5 reps, and 5 reps if I want to get 15 reps set out. A single set with 15 reps in it. I have to pause every 5 reps in order to get that out. I'm okay with it, but I want you to be sure that you're not injuring yourself trying to get something done with weights that are heavier than what you should be using. The next exercise, long lever or lever side raises. I'm going to be using these dumbbells, the 7s. Chest up, shoulders back and down. You do not have to go to shoulder height like this. This is fine right here. Anywhere from here up to here is good. You have a green light in this area. If you get past this, no, you don't want that. In fact, I'm not even going to go that high. Right there, the midpoint. That's where I'm going today. So anything up higher than shoulder height is no good. It's no good at all. I'm just checking something on the camera here. Okay, we're looking good. All right. Now, see, one arm tricep extension. I'm going to be using a single 7-pound dumbbell on this. Now, if you're not able to do this exercise, the exercise immediately after this one, you should be able to do the one immediately after this one instead of this one. Now, with this one, single arm exercise, it's going to go up over your head. And if you're having a hard time seeing the dumbbell in my hand, in the hand position, then refer to the resistance tubing video that I have. Now the arm on the resistance tubing video is facing this way. This one is going to be facing this way. Other than the arm position, the same range of motion is going to apply on both. So here, so turning to the side, it's like this. And so those that have a problem with doing this motion here, their shoulder isn't quite strong enough, or they are not feeling it. They're feeling it more in the shoulder and less in the tricep. They're just not feeling it the way that I say that they should be feeling it. This next exercise, the tricep kickback while on the box. And I'm going to be standing on the box. Well, not standing, 1 foot on the box. Those that do not have back issues, you're welcome to be in this position here and do this motion like this. Even with my hand here, I know I'm still going to feel it in the back because there's an excess curvature there. So I have to put 1 foot up to make it completely flat. And on this exercise, whenever you're hinging forward from your hip, you have to be certain that this back stays flat. So if this is here, I already have an excessive curvature right there in my spine. I can feel it. So I put my foot there, it tucks that pelvis forward, lengthening out that spine, flattening it out. Okay, I feel more confident now. Pin the elbow into the waist. You're going to push the arm rear, hand rear, sorry. And if you're doing okay with this, and I'm thinking, what's next? You can rotate the palm to face the opposite end of the room and bring the palm back to face the body. So it's facing the body. As you push, rotate it around, bring it in. So during the pushing range of motion, the hand here, you're going to push it out, rotate it. Now it's facing the back, and you're going to continue to push until the arm is fully extended. Bending at the elbow as you bring it in, rotate, hand, palm is facing the body now. So it's rotate, 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 rotate. And those that are looking for even more of a challenge, keep it facing the rear and just do it like this. Okay, now chest press with the feet on this box. This is where I'm going to get my, quote, heavier weights. And on this move, your chest is going to be in this position, or your upper body is going to be in this position. Let me double check, make sure the camera is functioning. It is, yay. And I know I'm racing through this video. It's not that I don't want to teach you. The video was doing something funky earlier and it fuzzed everything out. So you could see me, but almost looked like it was background distraction. You could hear my voice perfectly fine and you could see some of the body parts moving, but you couldn't really tell what I was doing. So this is the second take of me doing this. So if I'm going a little bit fast for you, I apologize. You can rewind and double check it. The positioning that your upper body is going to have while on the floor is going to be this, okay? This position right here. Your back is going to be flat, and that's why you're going to have your feet on the bench, is to tuck the pelvis forward, lift the feet up and put it on this bench so that your back remains flat while you're lying on the floor. Because there are people that I know that when their feet are flat on the floor, they still have an arch in their back because the lordosis, the way that their spinal column has grown as they got taller and taller, it grew in a way that it made an excess of curvature this way, like this, as opposed to being more straight. Mine is an excess curvature. So when I do chest press, I have to have my feet on a bench, or I literally have to have them, pardon my butt. Most cases, if I do them on the floor, I have to have my feet like this, my legs like this, so that my back stays flat. If my feet are down here, I can squeeze almost my entire forearm under my back, and it feels just fine. I wasn't pushing it under there. There's just that much room. So that's the purpose for having the feet on the bench. If you put your feet on the bench and it's not as comfortable, release them to the floor. It's okay. You don't have to use the bench. Primarily, it's for those that want to do the floor-based exercise, but they have a difficult time putting their feet on the floor. So I'm giving them an elevated surface so that the back can stay flat on the floor or on the mat, and then still be able to use proper form. So your upper body is going to be in this position here, right like this. 90-degree angles with your arms, and your shoulder, your elbow is going to be roughly at shoulder level. You can have it a little bit below, but I don't want it to come way up here like this, okay? So, all right, good. I'm sorry I keep checking in. I'm just so afraid that I'm going to get fuzzed out. And this is the last exercise. Okay, so what I'm doing here, dumbbells in the hands, elbows at 90. You're going to have the dumbbells in the hands. You're going to push your hands up to the ceiling. Bring them back down. Do not let your elbows rest like this on the floor between sets. When you feel the floor or the carpet on the back of your arm, the way that I'm feeling, push that dumbbell up. Now the form here, you want the dumbbell to be over your chest. If you see that it's over your face, and I've purposely put it over my face, you got to move it right down to your chest. Don't slam the dumbbells together. You can let them touch lightly. But when you let them touch lightly, really squeeze that chest muscle. I mean, just really squeeze it. I'm going to put my dumbbells down to the side, grab onto one leg, and slowly rock myself up. Those that have a difficult time doing that, you can roll over to the side. Get yourself up that way. I do hope that you have enjoyed this exercise series as much as I have enjoyed trying to bring it to you. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. If you thoroughly enjoyed this series, please like and subscribe. You're more than welcome to do so. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. I will do whatever I can to help accommodate you. Thanks. Enjoy your day.